I'm worth more than minimum wage, but unfortunately, most jobs nowadays, that's all they want to offer. They want me to have degrees and they want me to have lots of experience, but they ultimately don't want to offer me more than minimum wage or any kind of benefits. And there's tons of people competing for those jobs. Crazy world we're living in, but that's where I'm at. Hey guys, before I forget, you don't have to call me Resting Witch Face. You can call me Dawn. We're all friends here. Well, most of you. Hey guys, happy Sunday. What a great Sunday it was, too. I had such a wonderful day. I took my teenage granddaughter out for a driving lesson. Beautiful day. It was fun. We laughed. It was a lot of fun. I had a good friend come over and um, she was wonderful. I helped her do some editing and she helped me with the Uber app. I'll tell you about that in a little bit. It's just classic. It's totally me. But I know now where I was going wrong with that. And then I went online and I realized I got a bunch of new subscribers. So, that made me really happy. And I thought, okay, um, I got a lot of questions and stuff, which happens when I get an influx of new people. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna kind of bring you up to speed on my journey because I know a lot of people came from the videos where I was talking about, I'm looking for a job, I need a job, I can't find a job, what's the matter with me? Is it ageism? Blah, blah, blah. And I think now, I don't think it is. I don't think it is ageism, and I'm going to explain this. But I did think I lost my job. Just a couple weeks ago, I was told that my position had come to an end. I do art therapy with autistic adults, and well, with one in particular, and I'd been with him for a year, and he had gotten to a certain point, which is what we wanted, and it looked like I was done, and they weren't going to need me anymore. So they basically let me know. I just had a few weeks. Well, being the drama queen I am, I panicked and came on YouTube and made a video about it. And of course, a lot of people came and gave me some great suggestions, which I'm so grateful for. But then, just I think it was the next week that they let me know that they jumped the gun, that they're not ready to let me go yet. They do still need me, and it could be for a few more months. Okay. Well, I mean, that's good because, I like what I'm doing and, I wasn't finding a job right away. So this is good. Okay. So I can stick to doing this, but I'm not going to quit looking for a job because, obviously this could come to an end and I won't get a lot of notice. And this time I want to be prepared. So I'm still looking. I'm not looking for a traditional job. Um, I I'm not there yet. I think, if it gets to that point where I need to, then yeah, I will. But right now, I would like to stay in my field or whatever, do something with art. I used to teach community art classes, the paint and wine nights and or crafts. And I did that for years. And then before that, I worked at an art supply store. So obviously that's the kind of thing I like. I like making beautiful things, anything to do with art or crafting or anything like that. So if I could find something doing that, but that's not your everyday job, right? It's not, I don't see anything for that, but I'll still look. But I thought, well, if I can't do that, then the next best thing for me would be like Amazon Flex, DoorDash, something where I'm not emotionally involved and I can kind of make my own schedule because I do pick up my grandkids every day. So, and that's number one priority. Why am I working at 63, you ask? Well, let me tell you. I we were set to be retired at this point in our life, and we would have been. But as my most popular video explains, my husband ended up losing his job when he was 57. He's 64 now, so he's okay. But at that time, he'd been with that company for 30 years, which people are just like, why were you with the company for 30 years? We're boomers. That's the way we were raised. You work your way up. You're loyal to your company. They take care of you, and that's how we were raised. We didn't know about job hopping. That wasn't a thing. That that wasn't smart. You stay with the job and you get rewarded, for your time and your effort. And he was, for the most part. But then they ended up having to close the company. They had issues and they closed the company down, but they only gave us a week's notice. So kind of threw us for a loop, right? But fortunately, we were somewhat prepared for retirement because we bought a house, paid off our bills, had money in the bank. We felt like we were going to be okay. We weren't going to be, living in the lap of luxury by any means, but we felt comfortable. Well, after that happened, he had to find a new job, and then several months later, he had a heart attack, and then a few months after that, I ended up taking in my sister, who was both physically and mentally challenged, and she had dementia. So I quit working. So, we depleted that savings that we had. Not completely, but enough. And so now here I am at 63. My sister has since passed away about a year and a half ago. So I'm back in the workforce, trying to pay off what few debts I have left and hopefully replenish our savings. And so, yeah, I'm unretired at 63. Yeah, I probably made a lot of mistakes. We didn't do a lot of things right. Trust me, we've heard it. We've been reprimanded. We know the errors of our way now. I can't fix that. I can just move forward. Hopefully, you younger people will learn from my mistake. I hope my grandkids learn from it. But in the meantime, can't dwell on it. You can't cry about it. You got to move on. So that's what I'm doing. I'm working. I'm hoping that, from here on out, I can, like I said, pay off my debts and stuff. I'm fortunate because I'm in good health. Wasn't always. Had to really work hard to get to this point, but I feel good. I'm healthy. So I'm willing to go work and make some money and do what I'm supposed to do. Hey, I might have to work forever with the way the economy's going and, inflation, all that. Who knows? I'm going to be prepared. I see people out there working in their 80s. I don't know about 90s, but I've seen some pretty elderly folks out there working. So, never say never. I hope that it doesn't come to that. I would like to retire at some point, but even if I was to retire right now, I would be bored. It's not like I have lots of money and I'd just be traveling and doing all this stuff. I would have to be very frugal and I wouldn't be doing a whole lot. And I prefer at least getting out of the house and doing what I'm doing. It's part-time. And that's the kind of work I'm looking for, part-time. I'm not looking for a full-time position. I'm not looking to make tons of money. I'm worth more than minimum wage, but unfortunately, most jobs nowadays, that's all they want to offer. They want me to have degrees and they want me to have lots of experience, but they ultimately don't want to offer me more than minimum wage or any kind of benefits. And there's tons of people competing for those jobs. Crazy world we're living in, but that's where I'm at. So, I got to suck it up and take what I can get if I do want to pay off what few debts I have. And I'm willing to, like I said, I'm willing to do Uber and DoorDash, that type of thing. So, and as far as Uber, I thought I did get hired on with Uber. Everybody gets hired on with Uber. Yeah, you sign up. If you got a car insurance in a car, they're going to hire you, just so you know. Now, DoorDash and all those other ones, there's a line for those. It's going to be months, but I've signed up with all of them. But anyway, I got hired on with Uber. I was so excited. It came on. I was like, yeah, I got the job. And so I signed on the one night because I watched their videos and I thought I knew what I was supposed to do. So here I am in my house, signed on to the app, waiting, dressed, ready to go from 6 to 10, 4 hours, nothing. I was like, okay, maybe it was just a bad night. Well, then I tried a couple more times. I'd sign in, nothing. I was like, what the heck? Does nobody not use Uber up here? Is it just because I live in a small town? What's going on? No, it was me being stupid. I am not tech savvy. I'm not tech savvy, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, my friend, she came over today and she showed me what I was doing. When you sign in, even though it says I'm online, you can't be at home. They want you out in the town. Like, they give you hot spots where you park and they know where you're at on your phone. They want you close to these restaurants so you can get to them fast. So I needed to be parked at like 7-Eleven or somewhere. There's several different places. And then the orders would have come across my phone. I didn't know that. So now I know. and she's going to go with me. She's going to do my first runs with me so I can, she can show me all the ins and outs. So I'm looking forward to that. So I officially have 3 jobs. I have my day job, which is my main job, which, would be more than enough. But like I said, I want to have all bases covered in case something happens. So I'm doing that. YouTube has turned out to be a moneymaker. Who knew? Only been doing it for 6 weeks, but I keep making more and more, and it's blowing my mind. So I'm sticking with this. It is work, but it's fun, and I really enjoy it, and it's therapeutic. So this is my favorite out of all the jobs, to be honest with you, and it's catching up to my day job. So if I can keep that up, but it's it's YouTube. It goes up and down. It's fickle. I could make $5 next month. I don't know. But for right now, it's going really well. And now I've got Uber, and I'm going to see what that brings in. She says you can make like $100 in an afternoon. That would be a nice little, side hustle if I could bring in just, work 3 days a week and make an extra $300. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm still keeping my eyes open. If there's something else out there, I'm willing to learn, but I'm not going to do just anything. I'm 63, I do want to enjoy it if I have to go back to work, and I'm not completely desperate. By the way, I am married. My husband works. We've been married for 43 years. So it's not like I'm this poor old single lady that's supporting herself. Then it'd be a lot different. So I can still be a little choosy right now, and I am, but I'm still working, and I will keep working, but that's just me. And I get a lot of comments. I know my style is a little flamboyant, and most of you love me and accept me for this, but every once in a while I get somebody on here that can't believe a woman my age has a pierced nose or wears all these bracelets. And I usually have a scarf, a head wrap on, but I've been doing my hair lately, so I look a little eccentric. I don't look like your average little old 63-year-old lady. I get it, but that's okay, because that's me. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm not trying to look younger. I'm just being me. This is what I feel comfortable doing. Now, if that's prohibiting me getting a job in the corporate world, that wasn't ever going to happen anyway. That's not the kind of work I was applying for. And also, I live in Southern California. I look very conservative. Trust me. I'm not all tatted up. And, I have one little piercing, which most people don't know because of the way I wear my glasses, which are readers, by the way. And I have to, because I'm reading while I'm talking to you. I'm blind. I would not be able to see, but they're not, what are they, progressive lenses. So I don't need them up here, but I do need them down here. So I thought I'd explain that too, because I get comments on that a lot too. But you guys have been great. The people that are here, they're here because, they like me. I mean, once in a while I get a drive-by, that wants to say something, but that's part of YouTube. So but I've been very fortunate to find some very cool people. You guys have been really nice. Even the ones that are, I know, more conservative than me, and you try to be helpful, you at least do it in a very kind and respectful way. Nobody's been like really, harsh or rude. The ones that are the ones that, I think they just wanted to be that way anyway. It wasn't like they cared to help me. They weren't doing it to be beneficial. They just, they saw me and they're like, oh, I got to say something to this chick. What does she think she's doing? Especially, when I wear my head wrap, So anyway, yeah, I just went off on that tangent. But so there you go. That's who I am. I'm just, I am still looking for work. So that is for real. If I find something really crazy fun like what I'm doing now, then yeah, but I'm not looking to do just anything. I just mainly, like I said, I got a car payment that I got to take care of, and I have a credit card bill. I had to get some stuff done. So if I can pay those things off, I figure in the next 2 years I can pay those off, and then just pile that money into my savings account. We're just learning how to invest. We didn't know how to invest. I know that's my bad. I totally accept responsibility. It's a new thing for us. We're learning thanks to our son. But now you guys know what's going on with that. It's like, oh my God, is this really a good time to invest? It's like, I was scared of it before. I always thought it was kind of risky, like gambling. And now I'm watching it and I'm like, do I really want to invest right now? I mean, we have our IRA, but I don't know. I'm just watching, just like you guys. I'm just watching everything unfold. I'm trying to be hopeful, but it's kind of scary right now, right? right? I'm not the only one, and it's not like I'm being negative and acting like, I just, I'm just, I don't know. When whatever you watch on YouTube, they send you more of that stuff. And when I watch stuff about, Social Security and all that kind of stuff, I get more. And it's all these downers and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I got to quit looking at this stuff because I'm going to be building a shelter pretty soon in the backyard or a bunker the way things are going. I get I get myself freaked out. Okay, 14 minutes. I'm trying to make them shorter, but just, I start talking and you guys just, it's your fault. You guys make it so easy. I just want to talk, talk, talk. But yeah, so there you are. Did I make that clear? I do have jobs. I am working, still looking, still appreciate the ideas. Maybe somebody will come up with something that's just off the hook. Like the ones where I work from home. Those are, like I said, those are like a unicorn. It's like, are those even real? I know some of you do it, but you're not telling me how. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing those. Somebody did tell me about the ones where you do tutoring and stuff. And I thought, I could do that. And I have sent out resumes for that, sent them out into the never land of the internet to never be heard from again. But they are under no obligation to contact me once you send those out. So I don't know, but that would be a good one too. I'd love to do something like that. So yeah, I'm still looking, but still hopeful. And what else was I going to tell you about? Took my granddaughter. Oh, I was going to include a clip from that. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. Okay, well, it's Sunday night. I got some stuff to do, but I just wanted to catch you guys up, especially new people. Congratulations. If you made it to the end of this, you are awesome because YouTube says only just a fraction of you guys do. I'm sure half of them have tuned out, so it's probably just a few of you here. If you made it to the end, let me know. I'm always curious to see who makes it to the end. I know a lot of them, you get analytics when you're on YouTube and it tells me how long you guys stick with me. So I know most of you have lost interest or fallen asleep. So I'm going to let you guys go and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.